Karens are everywhere and seem to think they can get away with anything, but what happens when justice catches up to them? Well, in today's video, we will be finding out just that. First up, we have this federal officer who posted this viral clip online, which landed her with some consequences after she was bragging about being above the law.
PSA to everyone out there. I'm speaking for myself, but I'm probably speaking for a large majority of other officers out there. If we're driving on the freeway in our police car, get the out of the way. Get the out of the way. If you merge and we follow behind you and we merge too, you're probably in trouble. Best way to find that out is get the out of the way. I can go 90 miles an hour. You can't. You can't do that. So get the out of the way. If us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over. So you might as well get the out of the way. Super simple. That's all. You're welcome.
After the video emerged online, she was later suspended for a single shift, which is only about 10 hours, for violating the department code of conduct in 2 areas, social media and personal conduct. The video was later removed by the federal police department, but has secretly re-emerged, with many people rediscussing that she deserved a harsher penalty than the 1-shift suspension that she was given. So, do you agree with how the federal department handled her case? Leave a comment below with your answers. The next Karen, or you may know her as the Central Park Karen, has had her video re-emerge after a court hearing a few days ago.
Please stop. Sir, I'm asking you to stop.
Please don't come close to me.
Sir, I'm asking you to stop recording me.
Please don't come close to me.
Please take your phone off.
Please don't come close to
And
me.
I'm taking a picture and calling the cops.
Please call the cops. Please call the cops.
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Please tell them whatever you like.
Excuse me? I'm sorry, I'm in the ramble, and there is a man, African-American, he has a bicycle helmet. He is recording me and threatening me and my dog. There is an African-American man, I am in Central Park. He is recording me and threatening myself and my dog. And my... I'm sorry, I can't hear you either. I'm being threatened by a man in the ramble. Please send the cops immediately. I'm in Central Park in the ramble. I don't know.
Thank you.
After the incident went viral in March of 2020, her former employer fired her, so she decided to sue the company, Franklin Templeton, and the CEO in May of 2021 for discrimination on the basis of race and sex, defamation, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and negligence. Unfortunately for Amy Cooper, the U.S. District Judge Ronnie Abrams disagreed, finding that she had not alleged enough facts to support her allegations. The ruling on the 19th of September 2022, granting Franklin Templeton's motion to dismiss the case. The judge found that the company's public statement didn't support Ms. Cooper's statement that she was targeted because she was white. In the court summary, Abrams concluded saying, "For the foregoing reasons, defendant's motion to dismiss the action is granted. The clerk of court is respectfully directed to terminate the motion pending at docket entry 25 and close this case." Next up, we have this Karen, who loses the plot at these night workers for multiple reasons, one of them being for the noise, but it was stated that it was a one-night job on a main road.
Congratulations! The Queen just died! And you're all working like birds! Move the truck! Move it!
That's
All of you!
I've told you, 1 minute.
Get the out of here, the lot of you!
That's all we needed to do.
Despite being politely told they are unable to move the truck right away, she continues to be aggressive to all the workers. It was later reported that the cops arrived on scene and later arrested the Karen. Karens are known to accuse people for some pretty crazy things, but this influencer mom goes way too far and accuses a couple for attempting to kidnap her children.
Monday of this week, my children were the targets of attempted kidnap. which is such a weird thing to even vocalize, but it happened. And I want to share that story with you in an effort to raise awareness as to what signs to look for, and to just encourage parents to be more aware of their surroundings and what is going on around them. I think right now we are so distracted by everything that's going on in the world that we are kind of have our guards up so much about masks and wanting to keep our children safe that way, that we're forgetting the most important way to keep them safe, and that is with us, and to not have them taken. So I'm going to share a story in an effort to raise that awareness, but I'm not ready. This is hard for me. I'm not ready to share this story, but I know it's important, and I would rather be uncomfortable and awkward and get the message out sooner than wait until I feel composed, because I don't know if I'll ever be composed talking about this. So here we go.
Now her story about the so-called kidnapping just doesn't make any sense.
Monday, like I said, my children were the targets of attempted kidnap. We went to Michael's craft store just to run a few errands, get some things to make some homemade gifts. Very quick trip. I have not taken my children out a lot as of late, but this was just a situation where we just needed to run this errand, and I thought I came prepared. I brought the double stroller, thinking I'd just throw them in, cover them up, put the cover on top, and just walk through the store quickly, grab our stuff, and go. I only had 2 items I needed to grab, and then I did a Target pickup, so that was the only time we were getting out of the car. So we get to Michael's. I park as far away as possible, in an effort to not inconvenience others with our big stroller. That was always my go-to. Whenever I brought the double stroller, I'd park far away so that people wouldn't be frustrated with me taking forever getting the stroller in and out. That is the first thing that from this day forward I will be doing differently, if I ever choose to bring my kids out again.
Unlucky for this Karen, but her accusations were proven false as video surveillance showed the accused couple simply went to the store to buy a baby Jesus for the Christmas manger. The Sonoma County District Attorney's Office released a statement stating Katie Sorensen was charged Thursday with 2 counts of giving false information to a police officer and giving false information to a police dispatcher. Sorensen faces a maximum of 6 months in jail for each charge if convicted. Unfortunately, there is no sound to this next clip, but this next Karen approached 2 young children and made some racist comments before she spat on them. The New York City Police Department later identified the 21-year-old woman, Christina Darling, and she was arrested and charged with 3 counts of acting in a manner injurious to a child. Moving forward, we have a basketball fan who is not too happy with one of the players on the Nets NBA team.
And there it is, another NBA player being targeted by a fan. NBA is going to have to do something about this. I mean, obviously they got the guy, they arrested the guy, they're going to ban the guy from the arena, but you can't have fans throwing stuff at players. That is unacceptable.
Boston Police Department released a statement stating, Cole Buckley was escorted out of the arena and has been banned for life from TD Garden Court. Buckley has been arrested and charged with assault and battery by means of dangerous weapon. We apologize for the no sound in this next clip, but it is too good to not show. Making a delivery shouldn't land you into trouble, but this Karen has other plans for this delivery driver. The video was later posted online where the delivery driver informed that he is pressing charges on the lady and they went to court where she was later charged with assault.